For some reason, that phone, that live just chop off, bam. But honestly, I really have a problem with this phone right here. So sometimes I depend even Facebook or anything, I just cut off. You have a problem, something wrong with that phone or somewhere. I'll fix it. I'm sorry about that, people. You guys were tuned in, and sorry about that, people. Let me tell me people them over there wait for me. People, we are talking about the last thing I was saying about civics. Though is not taught in school, so the youth them can learn about civic pride in Jamaica, patriotism, and all of that. Right? We could talk about the country. People, me there, people. I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, people. Just get chop off, and I mean do it. People just chop off just like that. Me the back here. It's alright. Me the back here. Hold on. Hold on, people. You have to tell me, people. Because how you put me over there, you know. We're going somewhere today. I know if I can do the work, regardless of something. So we have some people over there still lingering. Come over. All right. We can do the work. Up and running. We're up and running again. All right. So I don't know what take them, you know. So look, I have to play this song again. Pana live because I get cut off over there. So not true, people. It's song a slap. La 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 la. But me say this phone give problems sometimes, cut off stuff, but the live just cut off like that. I mean, I love that, you know. How can I think that? You know, like I disrespect that to my people them. So we could start again. If I have a piece side, I'll play. Because you know something. Yes, sir. Yes,
can't put me again.
Yes,
You can't put me again. You hold me down for me long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy time. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. Hold me down for me long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up like that is hard to crime. You can't put me again. Money what we are doing no at you. Movie money miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth the money raise almost a man is not you. Send me like a catch you but they got then I got you. Send this with the money God and I said that is not you. One day the man above you know the man got stop you. But it in the kitchen. Share the light. I'm going back there. Sing as a kid is a such a mission. It burn me 100% free. It burn me garbage pile of the day. It burn me the teacher they free. It burn me I see corruption see. It burn me much people they come it burn me. Every day I appear I'm so it burn me. Appear money they my TV it burn me. And they say look the beach can't put me again.
Look, I pull up one more time like we did for the next one. One more time. How did it? One more time. Oh la.
Can't put me again.
Hey,
can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy
nothing.
You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch up line and a resort to crime. You can't put me again. What people do is no money, what they are doing no at you. Movie money miss away in the yellow correct you. Use the youth them on the way, some must have anti-statue. Send me like a catch you, but they got then I figure you. Say this big and money God and I say that is not you. One day the man above you know the man got stop you. But it in the kitchen, some of my well like a patrol. I sing as a DJs and social media, that's for me not true. It burn me 100% free. It burn me garbage pile of the day. It burn me give the teacher them free. It burn me I see corruption see. It burn me mash down the people them come. It burn me every day I appear I'm so. It burn me appear money them a tea. It burn me and them a sell out the beach. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't put me again. Can't put me again. You can't put me again. Hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar. sugar, we can't buy lime. You touch a flying and a resort to crime. You can't put your Mommy said big up all the charities and all of the giver. Some a go like say they powerful, they no big bigger. The hundred the promise it and never deliver. Cut up the youth and rubber, they don't in a whatever. Remember bold money and they like them dead. Corruption still and they pocket them swell. When police don't have a like Satan out of hell. Go mash up people start and when them sell it burn me. When they treat the market man, it burn me. When them a treat the cat man, it burn me. When they treat the vegas man, it burn me. When them a treat the dirt man, it burn me. When them a treat the salt man, it burn me. When them a treat policeman, it burn me. When them a treat soldier man, it burn me. How them a treat everyone. Can't pull me again. You can't pull me again. You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy time. Can't buy scandal, we can't buy time. You can't pull me again. Can't pull me again.
Can't pull me, man.
Can't pull me again.
Can't pull me.
You hold me down for a very long time. Can't buy sugar, we can't buy time. You touch a line and a resort to crime. You can't pull me again. I be say put that where we do you can do with that. All of the money who no take on better give it back. All of the land who no taking and we want it back. All of the beach who no take better give it back. And you know sign up put a contact we don't want you back. You know they clear you asset and we don't want you back. Alright. You feel in your pocket and we don't want you back.
And all that, because right now I'm going to talk about accountability that I come to talk about. Let's get back to why I supported Andrew Honest for change in Jamaica against my family. No, I did not do it for some curry goat or $5,000 like a lot of Jamaicans. I did it because of policy. When we come a foreign, we start to learn about how to vote and what to vote for. Because in America, people don't vote for curry goat and $5,000. So when I look back in Jamaica and see Porsche start to sell off our mountains to the Chinese, it's a rotted cockpit country gone now. I'm going to see all of the local places in Jamaica up for grabs by the Chinese to dig out. You see, Andrew Honest go around the country and say, oh, he must save you for mining. He will stop all the mining. And now it's alleged that the Prime Minister of mining equipment in the bauxite mine himself. So who is better? Do you understand me? We also see scamming took off under the PNP. We also see where there was a scammer running as a councillor somewhere in St. James. I'm going to see that one top scammer. Me here saying was also giving money to the PNP. Right? Remember, I know handout make me vote, you know. Me come and find, come and do. Me come and learn why you vote, the purpose of politician, and what them should have been doing to you guys, for us. So I look back at Jamaica people. Me not see none of that from PNP and none of that from Labour Rights. So because a Porsche was Andrew coming when he come out, attack sweet, and all his promises and sleep with the door open among other type of promises. It's all right. Maybe give the young man a chance. Him so like him love Jamaica more than anybody else. People remember, me not support naming out the country, like taking money to vote, naming some curry goat to vote. Policy. So that's why I supported Andrew Honest with 2 ghost pages from California. Heavy fight. People me a social media warrior, you know. You see them look warrior what them say them have. I'm a fool for warrior. Me a real warrior. Okay? A 2 ghost page me have and Andrew Honest now I'm going to rise them up on him again, you know. So now I drop the ghost page and I come to your live. I turn on my live page by Andrew Honest who I supported and I see him do wrong. So I come out and tell them, I confess and say people, I supported Andrew Honest. What am I going to do about it? Make a reason about some stuff where I go wrong. Right? So remember me say PNP and Labour Right have similar traits. Don't come up here and act like they don't have similar traits. And why the country is like this. No. Let me give you a little thing about policy. There's a lot of people in America here who vote for Trump. Some people vote for Biden. Some people like Trump. Some people like Biden. Some people don't like Trump. Some people don't like Biden. Let's talk about the support. What kind of people do you think support Trump and why do they support Trump? What kind of people support Biden? Why do they support Biden? Listen to me, Jamaica. I'm going to teach you today. We in Jamaica will support politicians because of what? $5,000 hour. Curry goat. So you see a politician and mash up the country. They are paying you not to pay attention at the work that they are not doing. Our politicians are give curry goat and food. If you name out your country, and everywhere them stop doing a campaign, they make sure stop at one place, at one bar. Your first encounter with a politician, they might get drunk. Do you see politicians do that over here, people? These are the things we learn when we come overseas. These politicians really work, my people. They don't come and try to drunk you, stop at one bar. Boss, man, so drunk about, you know, rub and boom. You're drunk, you're gone. Politician gone to the next stop. Fool up all for people. Have some smart change and people line up in a line. PNP do it and Labour right do it, people. We are both guilty of causing this problem in our country. People for Jamaica to get better people, it take the people. And a politician, you know. And a politician, because we put them to work, we'll never tell them what to do. We'll never tell them what to do. We put them in there. You ever see the Jamaican and tell politicians, say, when they come in the constituency, boss, fix the road now, fix the school now, fix the hospital, no MRI machine, no CT scan, no burn unit. None of we ever do that. No, people. It's the same $5,000 and the curry go to come for again and the rum and the boom. PNP do it, Labour right do it. Them always give you something to put a blindfold over your eyes. Feel, see your own problem. A feel-good moment. When they got a conference and they want to go campaign, just a feel-good moment. They talk what them going to do. Everybody come promise road and water. PNP and Labour right both. All of them promise us road and water. I was just talking to a brother this morning from England. I'm going to talk about how much Jamaica got spring. And some politician coming the PNP and Labour right, promise us water. You think that any house in a Jamaica is supposed to running water, people? They want a river and spring. If the boy you care, it's not like Jamaica not have the money, you know. They eat up the money, people. So we go somewhere this today. It us people have to take up a country in hand, my people. Do you know some of us are we in the diaspora do the heavy lifting? People in Jamaica that you don't care about anything. Some of you. The one that can do something about it, don't give a damn. They focus on other things. Some can't do anything about it and them living in fear. Them can't say anything. Them afraid of retaliation and repercussion. People, we have to take a stand. Some of we tired for dead so much. You know, me start, you know what time people say, call us when I'm tired, afraid they kill you. I especially me just start. How much time you hear them say about bloggers? Some of we have to dead. You have to be willing to die for this, people. So others can live. In a more primitive time when a man could use his musket and shoot it down on the ground like an animal or hang it from a tree until you're dead. You have men, black men, rise up against oppressors and speak up louder than us, who are furnished with freedom. And who do you think the freedom come from? How do you think we get this freedom? People dead for it, people. The freedom never get sit up on a couch or watch TV all day, not about we. Chopping music or the next dance, not about we, boy. Politicians could have thief out the God side country. Not about we. I could have PNP and Labour, not about we. In a time when we have freedom, democracy, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, freedom of expression, freedom of all sort. With all this freedom that others die for us, we're not using it. We have become lazy. We don't sit down and expect others to do stuff for us. That's why I say a lot of times Jamaican, I go through certain things and say, why America not come help me? Me can't wait for America fly down, come this and fly that. Hey, nobody's coming, people. Nobody coming. Keep looking. Ain't nobody coming. Nobody coming, people. Ever since you're born, you hear that, don't it? Nobody coming. People, you have to take control of your country. Let me show you a simple example. You see them white people where I run from Jamaica left with a problem because we can't take a problem and we don't fight. We don't fight against what oppress we. We pack up, the first thing we can do, I pack up with the Caribbean or Africa, we pack up and come a white man country. Canada, America, England, France and Germany. We go in a white man country, we can't bother with the problem, man. There's too much crime, there's too much thief, there's too much corruption. We never speak up. We never stand up. We never pick it. We cut and run. We cut and run. Where we come? White man country. You think the white man get it like that? Why you think the white man do harbor corruption and no politician like that cannot survive in this country? Why not think when they run down England and surprise what happened to Boris Johnson and them have to step down? So why him step down for that? In Jamaica, he couldn't step, he wouldn't step down for that. You mean Boris Johnson step down for that? He might not do nothing, man. Make the man stay, man. Me know someone in Jamaica said that. Because we're coming from a bowl of corruption, our appetite is big for corruption. Good appetite, strong appetite for corruption. People, I'm talking about PNP and Labour, right? All of us. I'm talking to us as a people. Us as a group of people. No Labour and PNP people, me paid nonsense or so. The whole of our brothers and sisters, and that divide us. So some come up front and I learn. Me also learn that when we overseas, different from Jamaica, because we're in Jamaica, politics divide us. But so over here, so country unite us. Patriotism. We are more patriots over here. We love the country more than overseas. When they are country, we take out the PP and PP anyway, man. We litter the street and stuff like that, man. No for we don't go back to Jamaica, we not do that, you know. Some of we go back to Jamaica, we're not doing these things we used to do at Jamaica. Because we come back, we come here, so we learn, and we love the country more. So the things that used to divide us like politics in Jamaica, when we come overseas, most of us don't see it anymore, my people. We are united by country, divided by politics in Jamaica. So my people just want to the list what Carlos has said today. Because sometimes when they beat me and say, me a Labour right. Some Labour right beat me and say, me a PNP. It's okay. Me doing a good job if everybody can beat me and say that side of me and support. We do a wonderful job. Love it. And people, me could talk about where the country come from. We don't stand up for nothing, you know. We allow black leaders from the Caribbean to Africa to tear down Jamaica. This morning, me do a video yesterday where I do my song, them I tell about them. We just bust my new song yesterday. Somebody put in it, one brother, put in it, say, boy, me I support a white man to come lead the country. I think it's rather racist. My mother is half white. So watch your mouth. My mother is half white, so me have white in me. So me gonna hate white people for. Black leaders, most black leaders are the worst. I'm not saying this because of Mark Golding. I've been saying this for the longest, before we even know Mark Golding gonna run for nothing. Go check my videos on Facebook. Me have videos out there, people, to show. Most black leaders, and again I repeat, I'm not saying this because some thin-minded people might think, well, me know you're gonna say that, people. Go look at my body of work. They're on Facebook. Right? When I said this before, most black leaders are the worst. No matter what the country have, what kind of resources, my people. They sell out the country behind the people's back. They lie to the people, peer bandulo, peer generalship, peer PR stunt. They make it feel everything is okay. Not okay. Peer promises. Look on Africa. Look on a place like Africa, diamond, gold, and everything there, oil. Everything you can think about from the earth is in Africa to make the people rich. What the leader them look in comparison to some of the people them. In Africa, some place a dirt road, dusty road. The people might try, but God damn it. You see how some videos, you have some vloggers in Africa me follow. I'll be a dirt road the man them have. Not a piece of asphalt. And you look and say, boy, Africa with everything. My God, man. Africa can step up. I see the people that build them look a nice house, but they come upon dirt road when it rainfall, appear mud. When they try appear dust. Check out the Caribbean and say for the same thing. No matter what we have in our country, people under any government. Black leaders. Now we have to leave from our country, come a white country for a better life. The white man now make you sleep out that door. The white man now make you hungry in them country. The white man will educate you. The white man will give you a job. The white man will give you a trade. The white man will lift you up. If you don't have no job here, and you're down on the luck, the white man in the white system will make you get free bus pass. So you have the excuse you can't go out because you have no car. You can't go to school this evening because you don't have the money to take bus. They will give you a bus pass to even go to school. Free bus pass. They will encourage that at them a place. White country, black country, them do that. No matter how much money them have from Caribbean to Africa. And then hear them talk about Jamaica, the power of the financial power of the Caribbean. Africa is rich. No matter what money black leaders have, the people have no benefit. Before me go down to my sermon, people. The other day I did that video. I was on a live. And I went to a place named Fort Pierce. Remember that day when we stopped at the courthouse with Donald Trump? Yeah, Donald Trump court hearing. Yeah, I went down by the Fort Pierce. I did a video alive down there. And I was telling you guys in that video, when we went down there, people, by the water side, which Jamaica have enough of that. Down by the water side, them have a boardwalk right around the water. We got, we see that Stuart have them have a boardwalk right around the water. For what? Just for you people, for nothing. Just to beautify the community and make the people have somewhere to walk and enjoy the beauty of the water. Just to think about you. At the part of a gazebo with benches. You don't have to pay no money to go have a picnic or a birthday party there. They have electrical plug. You can bring a radio, your boombox. They don't charge you. That's politician working for the people. Then we go to Fort Pierce. We do these videos, I'm showing the people. Come I always try to show you this stuff. We go to Fort Pierce. We go down, them have gazebo by the water. Them have a walkway. Down at Fort Pierce, concrete, fishing pier, nice. The beach. Miles and miles of it, you don't have to pay to go on the beach. Nobody bill on the beach. Nobody own the beach. Swing. Gazebo nice. You can just bring a family for the day. You could have be a birthday, your company party. You could have go down with the loved one. You just swing on a bench, on a chain, and it's a rock. A swing. These stuff, politicians just think about the people. How we can make our life better, more comfortable, so they can enjoy the waterfront on our taxpayers after all. Some people would say that Jamaican people don't pay taxes. Come on, people. Jamaican people pay for the most taxes more than us. Since they pay the most on electricity, the most on gas, the most on phone bill. You must see Jamaica people food bill when they go to the store, one little bag. You must see Jamaica people food bill. The food bill. Have you ever been to Jamaica, coming from overseas, and you go to a store, supermarket with your family, say, boy, me there mama yard, and I want a few little items like when me there America or England or Canada. So I go down this, I'm there, some of my parents them feel good, feel me present, me buy some little extra stuff for them couldn't afford, and them, why without me being there. So you the big chest now, say I got a supermarket at Jamaica, and you get one of them big bags, get a basket there. So one bag you should have get a little hand basket. You say, get a shopping cart. You think are foreign today. Get a shopping cart, you think at Walmart, you go roll out with $120. Sorry. You talk about 120,000 Jamaican dollars. Me and the brother just talk already, but talk say in Britain, Jamaica, when they say for 40,000 Jamaican dollars come up to. The man never want to pay the bill, but a shame. He have to pay it. Can you calculate what that would cost a foreign? $40,000? Tulku scandal bag. But if I understand me, I say people. Sometimes I wonder how the people of Jamaica do it. How the people of Jamaica really do it. So people, we could get down to a story. Arguments. PNP and Labour to the comment. Share the life, people. Share the life and like up the life, people. So, more people can draw some people interest on the day, How come you like up the life? You don't see the life, like the man, or share the thing, man, like up life. I don't like what I say. So what are you there for? What I do? Laugh off of me. Share, man. I mean, that's all I have to do, We don't want 2 blades of grass to the donkey them today. Not the 2 blades of grass. Share and like the thing, family. Make we push them a conversation because them a think of the people, Them a think of we, And for other people to hear it now. We could start about corruption. Can I believe people? This is what the argument I go. All of me say what I go, that's the way. Me believe said, politicians will go to jail for corruption. Every one of them. PNP and Labour right. It's time we must start to speak about that now. We could talk about the past, we want to talk about the past no more. Jamaica used to be nice. We could talk about where we're at and our future moving forward. But let me touch on a little bit of the past for you, because if you don't know your past, you cannot fix the future. All right? Because you don't know what the past was like. Now, when we grow up, when I look at youth, I'm born in Jamaica. These are the things when we see people in our country. Corruption has ravaged Jamaica. When we just got out of slavery, my people, and we get to independent, Jamaica was set up to be a good country. Big up everybody I saw. Everybody in the chat. More if you see what I say, speak on your mind, our country I talk about. Nobody afraid to speak on mind, people. Because some of them they are afraid to say, me nah say nothing here, man. I want to say people. It's important. Me alone can't do this, you know. And me and Uno there. Me alone can't do this. No flag alone can't do it. And Uno for there with it too. And tell me what thinking in the comment section. Because everybody read comments. Everybody. Remember that. So now, when I have sense in Jamaica, me used to see them have their own JS bus. You think I know we have bus at Jamaica? People used to have their own JS bus. We said my thing over and over. We used to have their own phone box them all throughout the country, people. We have Air Jamaica. We own the airport, people. We have, do you understand? We own the airport. We have the train running all over the place. We take train already, people. Jamaica was running so good, my people. Back in those days, people have a sugar industry. You have thousands of people employed at the sugar factory, in the field and inside the factory itself, people. A lot of people. We know you to graduate from States with me and they find themselves at Appleton Sugar Factory work inside the factory. They employ a lot of people in Jamaica. We all of that now. Remember cocoa industry. Who remember cocoa? Who remember coffee industry? As I look at you, we used to go to our next door neighbor house, not far from me, and them used to have coffee farm. Well, we go pick coffee as a little youth, and when you get holiday, summer holiday, we pick coffee, and you get how much pennies we used to get back in them days. You put them on like a square box, and you know every time you fill it up, you check your money, you understand how much you're full already. You used to get paid doing that, people. All this industry, coconut industry, my people, banana industry, my people, importation of foods. All the product they produce go overseas, big time. You have government place you bring go and play. Well, the MC mark, some market up top, they used to take them stuff there too. And farmers that bring them stuff there in a truckload or sell them overseas, people. Employment, agriculture up and more respected, my people. Jamaica's up. To you young people who never understand where Jamaica is coming from, and you might see Jamaica right now and say, oh, the place is packed down, sir, when they just born. If nobody like me not telling us, say, and also Jamaica is to stay young people. No, we're supposed to be more educated and more wiser, more smarter. We're allowed to everything. No, young people, when we were going to school, we used to get free uniform material. Free uniform material. When it comes into summer holiday, we used to get free khaki shirt material and khaki pants material for boys. Girls used to get free blouse and skirt material or blouse and long whole frock material. We used to get that for free, young people. We were what? Much poorer, darker, more primitive, right? Now we're what? More smarter, wiser, more intelligent, right? No, we used to get, back then, we used to get cornmeal for free in the school. Schools used to have storerooms at every school. Every artist school used to have storeroom. The school I used to go to used to have a storeroom. In that storeroom, you used to have flour, cornmeal, bulgur, all of them stuff, people, milk powder. Do you understand me? We were poorer people. We were more primitive, not true? But schools, all these schools used to have what? Storeroom. From the storeroom, that's where they used to get the flour from and stuff, and the bulgur and the cornmeal to cook in at the canteen of our school. Who used to eat at the canteen at school? I used to eat at the canteen at school. Them never go buy no milk powder and buy bulgur and buy no milk. Them go right from the storeroom at the school to get the product to sell, to cook for food at the canteen. It used to be $20 for lunch at school. If you cannot afford the $20, you bring a piece of food, grown produce, and the equivalent to 20 cents, and you get your food. You remember those days, Jamaica? You remember where we're coming from? That's our history, a little bit of our history, my people. Me also go and say Black River. I'm going to say this many times. Black River have electricity before half America have electricity. Black River get electricity before half of this great nation get it. Think about that. Electricity is energy. Electricity is power. We have electricity before half of America. So it shows you that Jamaica was on the cusp of taking off. People may have shown you these things, you know. Because the young people them grow up and say, boy, Jamaica hardy, man. We want to run away. And so the place stay. No, young people, Jamaica have everything you can think of. We were poorer, we were primitive. Those are the days you could literally sleep with the windows and the doors open because we used to do it after we had. The door them never used to have no lock on them. Most houses never used to have no key. How much time you grow up in a household with key? We left the front door open, we just pull you up. We don't have no key for the front door, we just pull you up. We go on the road. Nobody now broke your house. Back door with a piece of nail. One nail where you nail up and I sit on your belly so. And you turn it up to open your door and twist it down for lock your door at night time. And you get a piece of board. You turn the crossway for lock the door. You turn it up vertical to open your door. Most houses don't have no burglar bar, no grill. We never have no lock, no deadbolt. We never have none of that growing up people. We just lock the back door with a nail and take a broom, push up on it, and just pull up the front door. Come on. No key. Most houses in Jamaica used to be left open. Jamaica was a better place. It was on the cusp of taking off. What happened to our country, people? What happened to our country? We weren't good steward of our country. Most of us were uneducated, coming out of slavery. So these politicians, they go to college and university and all them things there. Them use that, them education, up till today. These politicians don't use them education to uplift the people. Them use them education to depress you, talk down upon you, make you look like you're stupid. You hear the word bad mind coming from politician. He born me. Those type of words them use around poor people. Those type of words don't come out of their mouth when they're over the UN, then they're Europe. They've got the White House on them, they run certain type of people. They don't use those type of languages, people. Certain languages for you. They have them education and know better. They could have speak better so you learn better. PNP come, them do it. Labour come, them do it, people. Them use the education to learn, to trick you. Them not use it to uplift you. That's why anybody know Carlos, I know my video them on YouTube, Facebook from my longest. You hear me as I say. If the people are dark, it should be the politician's job to bring them light. If the people are uneducated, bring them education. Don't use them education and dumb them down. Don't use them illiteracy against them. Why take God? Coming out of slavery, a lot of Jamaica couldn't read. Grandmama and grandpapa, you know them couldn't read, enough of them. Steve was far away people. Many of your great-grandparents were slaves. Or their parents couldn't read. So think about a bunch of tricksters who got university and they are unfair. Hide everything from the dunce people, them, because they can't read. Play some games on us. PNP and Labour right, you know, people. I say, for wise up and take over for the country. A country time now. School PNP, school Labour right. Any one of them hurt the country. Next pick up and chopping block. They must pay. All of the kids, me and PNP, my blood run red. Me and Labour. Look here, what to the country? What to the future of the country, people? What to the country? Look how we be. Look if we that take care of the country from when we just born till now. You have strong vocal people in the country. When politicians are thief, I don't know them are thief, you know. People, I don't know them are do it. Both sides. What you mean is when I'm not, they sell out the airport. We saw what list that will sell out the airport. It's like your father, they left a piece of property with you, with that business with well stocked and money in the bank account. You as a grand picnic come, and as a picnic come, where your father work hard and left for you. You sell off the land, you yam out the shop, and even sell the shop. And worthlessness that. What take Jamaica right now is worthlessness. If something like that should happen in a personal family life, we come from having airport, airplane and stuff. When we're poorer, we were less intelligent. We own our ports, didn't we? So what can't stop us from owning our ports now since we're supposed to have more money, more smarter, more intelligent. We owned our airports, weren't we, people? Didn't we? So what's up with some owner airport now? Was supposed to be more intelligent, smarter, and wiser? You just see something is wrong. To them we can't pay police. When we're poorer, police never marching money. To them we can't pay a nurse. When we're poorer, nurse never strike. To them we can't pay teachers. When we're poorer, teachers never strike. I want to understand what's going on in the country. When we're poorer, the country cleaner, garbage pick up. We're supposed to be poorer, you know, man. People can't see something wrong. They say, we are doing it, you know. No politician. We, the people, must take hold of our country for the future. Nobody now come, my people. Nobody now come. We just have to tell you, nobody now come, people. Keep looking. Keep looking for America to come. Nobody now come. Let me say this. By the way, would you want America to come and Jamaica come handle with business? It's like having the next door neighbor come instill discipline in your yard. You want this man hour? Would you want the politician to another country come here and come discipline? You pity them, your neighbor. You're like, I want this papa, not you, I want this family. I mean, when I want these people. You understand what I'm to? Us, the people. And who me I talk to, you know? And we cause it. People liberate and we cause this what we at. Blame nobody else. We cut and we run and we come a white man country because we can't take it no more. And that make me come a foreign. See? You understand me? But most of us, we cut and run. Maybe we did a foreign right. Jamaica right now, we cut and run to an hour one out there. We run, we don't fight. We don't fight, people. You know what we know we don't fight? Let me share a simple example where we don't fight. Remember the guy named Matthew? I'm going to always call Matthew's name. Matthew's a patriot. He stood against the giants, the hotels in Jamaica. Matthew came out to protest, my people. It was so shameful. It was Matthew alone out there, he had this sign. Even him sign alone go out to go protest. Imagine the thousands of hotel workers in Jamaica. Okay, so the hotel worker afraid to go out there go protest because they're afraid them lose them little job. What about the brothers, hotel workers? They don't have brothers. What about them sisters? They don't have uncles. They don't have aunts. They don't have mothers. They don't have fathers. They don't have uncle. They don't have cousin. They don't got niece. There's no extended family from these people who work at the hotel could have gone out there and stand up with Matthew and just make two people instead of one person. Nobody went out there and stand up. You see what problem, people? Hello? Come here. You see what problem? Whose problem it is? Is it the politician? Them already a trick we good. It's time for us to see through the nonsense, people. I'm not telling the people, it's time for stand up. What Jamaica people interested in now? Not go stand up with the teachers when them out there are marching them money, as protesting them money. Not go stand up to the groups out there are protesting 300% raise. What Jamaica stand up for is going to Krispy Kreme donut, go stand up all night long to be first in line the next day to get the sweet donut. That's what you see Jamaica interested in. The nonsense. A lot of us stand up all night at Krispy Kreme, waiting for it to open. All night they bleach out the door. They could go spend an hour with Matthew, a few hours with the teacher, to stand up with the people, the peers. Then the politician realize that we're not doing anything, people. PNP and Labour to come here. Because in a what country, on the thing, any politician could not give himself that type of raise. You see, slap politicians slap around. Because with that style, people are so agwan. We don't fight. We don't stand up. We worthless. We don't take hold of a country. We left it to politicians to do whatever. That's why them can look on themselves and get themselves up to 300% raise, people. And you can imagine what they might do under. If they can do this in a public, 300% raise. In a public, you know, where everybody will see, you know. Remember, you know, nowhere in the world, can you imagine the amount of money they might thief and the under? What we not see? The grant money will come for the country, the money for the youths, them people. Let me tell you something. Accountability me want. COVID money come in, and one time the people get a little, some of them get a little tools and fuse out of it. One time. But countries be sending money after money after money after money in the billions of dollars. Jamaica people, what they are labor at PNP, you don't want to know the money gone. And if you don't want to know because you're party in power, these type of mindset, I hate to make the country stay so. And the PNP in their power, you don't probably get it from the PNP same way. And each one of them coming to put an arm around them people. Let them mash up our own country. Where the money there? Where the money there? Where the COVID money there? Where the money there? I mean say accountable time now, accountability time now. Where the COVID money there, people? Them run the few people don't get the money, them run it through Western Union and MoneyGram, so taxes could be pulled out of this free grant money. Every grant money come at Jamaica, they put them and the night, thief it, the youth them not get on. Jamaica, let me tell you something. People love us from all over the world. Share this video, people, like it up. At Jamaica, we are talking about, you know. And then the Labour right and PNP think I told them do it, you know, people. At time we want to sit them back, you know, people. We want to land with them thief back. We want the beach back. The one with the thief and we want it back. Everything, we forget it back. Now for them politicians must be stripped out of them house, land, bank account. They have enough. What we are do about it as a people? Let's go and say, PNP, Labour right. Talk ourselves into another about a thief. When we put in and we don't watch them. They can't do anything because we go back them. Lord them man, the next side do it too. And the next side come at the same. Lord them man, the next side do it too. And we've been saying that from your boys. Look how Jamaica now. Lord them man, the next side do it too. Hey, Lord them man for thief. Look at our country. Look at our country over cars. We say look at our cars, the country. Look what we do. It is our support for this why Jamaica is like this. Who are we gonna blame? Look what we do, people. Look what we do. Look what we support. Look what we support, people. When we there Jamaica, I never had no sense. Me guilty as hell too. Come in, no sense. I run up and down with PNP. No sense, people. Some people in Jamaica have limited. They don't understand what they do either. And they feel the same way like when we there Jamaica. Every day Jamaica, me probably do the same thing too. Probably I think the same way. That's why knowledge is power. If you don't know better, you cannot do better. If you don't know difference, you cannot do different. This is when I travel, I see difference. I speak with a different tone, different mindset. People want our country back. PNP and Labour right, make we stop, make them do our country so now. And we are doing it now. PNP and Labour right, two are we are doing it. Two are we. Two are we are doing it. We sit down there year after year, decade after decade, see PNP come in and thief, Lord the man the next side do it too. Labour come in and thief, Lord the man. No, thief in the thing of the day. Where you think Andrew will learn all this thing from? You think he'll just come up with all this thing on his own? Where you think that this new politician just learn this thing from? You think he'll just come up with this on his own? Them learn from other politicians. How we who assist aiding and abetting this politician to do all these things, people. We want it back. People want it back. People want it back. What them people, I swear to God. Hold on. You think if Mark go and get a chance and go in there? He might go in there and sit down and I try get this stuff of them teeth with teeth and stuff. The PNP them were in with teeth, they will give it back to. Some of them in the with teeth, they give it back to PNP and Labour rights. We country need it back, man. We country need it at this time. Enough is enough, people. I swear to God. Me, Andre said all the time, that Jamaica could be a little Dubai. Well, sound good. But me, listen to me. Sound good. Me not say Jamaica have money. Me, Andre said that all the time. Andre Stevens. But look at people. Jamaica can't be in a Dubai with teeth in it like that. Dubai, you can't sleep with the windows and your doors open. Remember that. You have to nip corruption in the bud to attract certain type of people at your place. Right now, people are runway. People, before we go further, must I tell you guys, do not sell your property in Jamaica. Anybody you know a property in Jamaica, do not sell your property. People that want us who live in the diaspora to get confused, sell our property. There are people out there who's on a drive and a campaign to buy your property. This is deep, people. Do you hear me? Take it from me. I'm not giving a rumor for my platform. Do not sell your property in Jamaica. Whether it be land, house, and finished house. There are people who buy unfinished house in Jamaica. Do not sell your property. They want us to get frustrated. That's why no crime, now fight. Because we work more to them overseas than in Jamaica. Because if they're England, they can send them an England pound. Canada, they can send a Canadian pound. America can send them a green dollars. Anywhere they can send a foreign currency. Because when they send your money through MoneyGram or any system you send it through, you send US dollar. England pound. A foreign money you're saying, and a Jamaican dollar you're saying. Don't be stupid. So they want us to stay over here. So them now fight no crime. You cannot see it. The fighting of crime is on a standstill. We're talking to somebody in Jamaica this morning and say, no crime, no fight. He said, man, I walk on a big old gun, no mickle day. He said, thing brawling now. No crime, not fighting in our country, people. No crime, not fight. But let's get back to corruption. I just want to tell my people, if you don't know anybody who have land in Jamaican property, who I think because they're frustrated at the crime, my brother talked a while ago and said, there are so many people who move back to England, build their dream houses in Jamaica, have to leave them dream house back to England. Can you imagine how frustrated those people are? People have to break the retirement, retire to Jamaica and have to leave, fly out like a fire take them. Then get scared and never save them life. Then run let them big house at Jamaica, them dream house. Do not sell people. Before you get a property manager to rent it out. Remember me tell you. Before you get a what? Property manager to manage it, rent it out, do something with that. Do not sell your property. Because only salvation lasts forever. I'm very optimistic. And I believe better will come. One day in my country. When you have the better, people come in will love the country. People all they need a politician who love the country, you know, people. And they're going to serve themselves, you know. People for decades, politicians be serving themselves. Them link up with bad man, them and bad man a friend at Garrison, give bad man gun to turn on us, citizens. We pay them taxes, we sit down in the office there, so. We pay money so they could have bodyguard around them. We, PLP do it, Labour right do it. And guess what we do now? Lower the man the next side do it too. We, my people, we have to do better. We have to do better, my people. We need to be better people. We need to do better. These men and women who go to school, they go to school to oppress people who are illiterate. If you don't grow up or travel and see things and say, right, and so if you look, when we come to America, oh, this look different from America. So that's me say, if you have nothing to compare it with, we don't know difference. That's why if I was in Jamaica, I'd be thinking the same way too. Because I've never been nowhere someone could have compared the scenery with, police force with. So at Jamaica, I'm there all the time. We never really come on foreign yet. We don't see it on TV. Not true. But when you start traveling around a different country, you start compare your country to it. That's why you know what is going on in Jamaica. It's wrong. How you think we know? How you think we know? How you think we know so what is going on in Jamaica is wrong? Because we know better. We're seeing it all around us. Nobody could get held accountable. Look at Royal Reed. People, let me tell you what them to us in Jamaica. At this time, we come to the conclusion that every ministry in Jamaica they must take money from. Not just Ministry of Education alone. Not just Ministry of Health. This is how I feel. I feel some are robbed from the Ministry of Agriculture. Me feel some are robbed from the Ministry of Mining. Me feel some are robbed from the Ministry of Labour. Because I remember some pension money gone there, you know. Pension money rob out, you know. So if pension money are robbed out, where that come from? Ministry of Labour? Right? Something like that. So pension fund name out, right? They rob almost millions of dollars in a pension fund. And guess what they do, people? Them come out and them say them are going to raise pension money. So you see what them do? Instead of lock up who rob the pension fund, them come out and cover it up, try to do a PR cover up. And said that they're going to raise pension fund. No, hold on there. Before you raise pension fund, lock up who take the damn money. People, we need accountability, Jamaica. Damn it. Everybody come there, thief. You come in the maga, you get fat in few months. You come in the poor, you get rich in few months. Everybody, how money gonna left if we grand picnic, have a good life at Jamaica? How we gonna see this? How we gonna have CT scan and burn units at the hospital where everybody go to? No ambulance. People, talking about ambulance. Did you know when we were primitive, we have less money? Did you know we have ambulance and healthcare around Jamaica? People, me grew up in the country. When I left from town, I grew up in the country as a youth. So the school there. And there were several health centers all around. And these health centers used to have a car, a blue Ford car, station wagon. Who remember those Ford station wagon car? One blue car will carry the nurse in our brown clothes. Them carry from clinic to clinic, all over. And if you're sick and want to go to the doctor, they will take you there. The car double as an ambulance also. Health centers, people met about early Jamaica, were supposed to be primitive. Where are all that now, people? No, it's not that politician first time never used to thief, you know. They used to thief, but they never used to thief so much. Because a little could suffice them. The politician a bush jacket them wear. Them a politician a Italian jacket them a wear. Name brand suit them a wear. Them politician first time, they live in a regular house where the government provide them for living in. Them a politician live in a mansion. They not live in a little governor quarters where the taxpayers pay for them living in the first place. First time politician drive Toyota as a little car. Them a politician ever drive Range Rover. First time politician are real servants and real patriots. Them a politician are the Kardashians. And the back of poor people. And we allow that to happen in our country. But people, I tell you, no more people. We need accountability. I swear to God, we need accountability. Anybody that have anything at the tearing down of my country must pay both PNP and labor right. Look where the country I come from. We own our planes to sell out the goddamn airport. Man, look at your what this. It's like your family left with 10 car and a property and you start boom ride. I boom ride now, you used to have a car. I want to you're a crackhead. That's some crackhead move I go on in Jamaica, you know. Some damn crackhead move. Sell out every damn thing. One to industries. How many factories used to be in Jamaica? How many factories you know? Put in the comment section. We know one, a Jackie factory. Employed a lot of people. Some people, how many factories you guys know growing up in Jamaica? How many factories you guys know? Factories like we produce stuff. My father used to work at West Indies Glass Company. The factory that make your beer bottle, your soda bottle, all of those bottles. Jamaica's up. Jamaica's up in the people. When they barely have no car in the country, Jamaica's up in the people. When every country bus left you, you have to run up and down and a walk for miles. Jamaica's nice in the people. Back in the days when you walk at night time, you hear a car I come from miles or a bike I come, you're glad. You could have hear from miles, you walk, you look back, you can't wait to stretch out your hand. Nowadays, if I walk at night time, I hear a bike or a car I come, you're going to the bush and you hide. Today, that's what's happening right now. People are weird to it, my people. Looking at yourself as Jamaican. Look what we do. Look what we have caused. We have caused politicians to go out the hospital. When I was a boy, hospitals used to look better. Then the hospital must look better. More equipment, more medicine. Hospitals. What happened now? When my boy at school used to have food. They give people like a food bank. Your school used to be a local food bank. School! Khaki clothes, shirt and pants material. Girls are like storeroom full of food at school. Just bring a bag tomorrow morning. You get bulgur. Teacher them use the bigger boy, them in night, so the big boy them going night and them. If you bring some people bring some big bag. just bring back from your yard, man. Write a name on it. Bring a bag and then you get your bag gone home. People sometimes get the bulgur and the rice and the bulgur and the flour and the cornmeal and even canned milk we used to get. People are swear to God sometimes he fall right into place in my poor household. Sometimes mama really not have not more. The milk powder go a long way. Sometimes when you amount milk powder before you go home, you never must amount milk powder. Sometimes the dry milk powder choke you and fly through your nose. And let's say you never used to go to school and experience something yet. I'm sorry for you. Sorry guys. You haven't got all in school. You have milk powder for fly through your nose. That's the Jamaica where I come from. Where's that the Jamaica today? Where's that the Jamaica today? Man, I look on the Ministry of Education and rob out of it. Teachers can't get paid because they rob out the Ministry of Education and come talk about they can't pay a teacher. Politicians look on themselves and give themselves 300% raise. Because they know them can because we're stupid. Are we allowed that, you know? Are we allowed that? Who allowed that? I know the people, look at me now, I forgot the 300% raise. You think me done with that? You like me to do a song about the 300% raise to backside. Just solely 300% raise over and over and over in the damn song. Because people born me. All them do, they seem to come and rape the country, people. Getting rich on the back of us. Lying to us. Tricking us. That's why I believe that them are rob. I believe that they are robbing from the Ministry of National Security also. Do you understand what I say? They are taking money from the Ministry of National Security. How is it? They might tell us that the Ministry of National Security is the most funded ministry in Jamaica. You know, reflect on the police force. Police in Jamaica still not one uniform for 10 years. Just the other day, police was taking taxi, go to work, and our job, emergency calls. Police are take taxi, go on emergency calls. Where the money there? Where reflect? Who are take the money from the Ministry of National Security? Think we are eat that boy? Because if they are thief money from other ministry, why is it they not thief money from the most funded ministry? Because what? I believe them now go think that nobody ever believe say them a thief money from the Ministry of National Security because the police that man. No man, them not gonna do that man, the police them that. Then where the money there? The money reflect on the police them. They said the Ministry of National Security, billions of dollars, people. Them budget are normal. People, the Ministry of National Security budget is not normal. Where's the reflection? Look here, man. These people have allowed crime to take over the country because it benefit them for us to stay over here. So I send the US dollar and free our country, sell off the house and we land wherever Jamaica, because we buy with a dream for God Jamaica. Enough our dream shattered. Enough Jamaica plan for God Africa and the Caribbean. I just tell the Virgin this morning. Never in the history of my life, never see someone Jamaica said them and live in the Caribbean. There's no Jamaica ever told me before that they want to go to another Caribbean island to live. I'm not saying Jamaica not like other Caribbean island or them live there. But no Jamaican just more and more Jamaicans say, boy, me I got Caribbean island to live. Because we want to go home and we can't go home. And we do this analogy before. We Jamaicans overseas, we are stressed. We are stressed, we can't go back home. No our dream shattered. They come over here, we give them money to campaign, political money, they come back money, fundraiser, politician. Promise beautiful things on my fight crime on our behalf. Give them money, man, campaign money. We have send money to invest money. We have dump money in Jamaica to remittance. But we still can't go home. Easier. It's not close for us to go home anytime soon. What the benefit of all of that? So I can see why people I put them direction to some other area. My people. We tried. We try. And thank God for us in the diaspora. And we keep up Jamaica. I swear to God, if it wasn't for us, they just roll over the little people of Jamaica. Look at them, have us. And look what they did. 300% raise. Look. Social media, look. Look what the balls them have. 300% raise. Look. And you know what somebody was telling me? It is alleged that Andrew Ones crashed SSL by taking his money out of it. That's an allegation. And politicians lose money out of it. And then vex with him. I don't know if that's why Vaz was dropping words and say, if they don't do this and that and PNP and Labour can't win. And when Vaz come out actually like he came out against his side, remember that? It's alleged that Andrew Ones take out the money that SSL and crash it himself. And piss off all the politicians and lose money night. That's why I have to give them big raise. That's an allegation. It's alleged that Andrew Ones crashed SSL by taking a share out of it. And other politicians lose money too, and then begs. So I have to make it up with them by giving them 300% raise. People never see nobody get raised anywhere else. I don't know if I true to this, but it's an allegation and I couldn't know. Oh, you look at you a lie. People, because 300% raise right stuff. With their foreigner, no way about getting the type of raise. Nowhere else. I mean, nowhere in the world. And they've leveled up, I mean, the type of gall them got. Right in the throat of poor people of Jamaica. When hospital now have no MRI machine. CT scan burn you. The teachers that teach our kids are running, they are fleeing. Police are threatening right now. If they don't get the money by a month end, God be with us. So many people right now fidgety and them give themselves 300% raise. That is not good for the country. When you give yourself 300% raise, you plan to mash up the country and make your life harder as a government. I do not care. Let me tell you what happened after you give yourself 300% raise. All these other civil servants who he was telling, Nigel Clark himself, practice fiscal prudence. He told the teacher that. So that they might tell everybody. Andrew Honest himself said, money shouldn't be the reason why you serve. Listen to me, out of one side of Andrew mouth, he was telling he was talking to school, to some nurses. Who he was talking? You guys remember, right? Andrew was telling that the lack of money shouldn't affect them service. We did a long time we do video on these things, so we know what we are talking about. Andrew Honest give a speech and say, the lack of money shouldn't affect their service. Service should come before the money. But Andrew Honest in 2023 tell us that the lack of good pay affect politicians' service, and this big pay will make them do more. I don't know how you want to take that, but you can't fool me again. That's a nonsense. All of the politicians him say it's a nonsense. So let me tell you how this affect the country. People, and if a labor right, you must listen to this too. Don't get mad. Because if PNP in the power, me that's the same thing too. Because these are the discussions we need to have. Instead of get mad at man, come on the place, come cuss out and quarrel and run gone. When the man were in there, hurt all of us. If you're PNP, I feel it. If you're labor right, I feel it. Let me tell you how bad this 300% is. You see, all the people you tell practice fiscal prudence, they want a partner draw now, and you can't tell them nothing. If the teacher them should go back to a negotiation table, they can't tell the teacher them nothing. If police should go back at the negotiation table, nurse, firefighters, garbage pickup man them, all the civil servants, and they should go back to a wage negotiation at the table. It's not going to be pretty this time. You can't offer them 4%. That's how bad politicians make wagwana now. You're going to find people start strike more. Because you cannot tell them about practice fiscal prudence. Can I try to play with the patriotic heartstring? Practice fiscal prudence. Help out the countryman. You know we can't afford it. And some people in the comment section under the article, well, Jamaica to get money if I give them all that. Then if they go and them teacher them born mercy, they not teach good, and then this and that, them labor right. Some stupid people who will take money and curry vote for vote. People like those sell out the country, they don't care. Because teachers green and teachers red. Teachers are JLP, teachers are labor right. Teachers pay, the teacher will teach you pick, now who they vote for? That matter? You see how some people short-sighted? Nobody know who the teacher vote for. Nobody know. Who cares? Can the teacher teach every child? So when some people come out here and back these nonsense, that's why we're in the hole we're in today. So this 300% raise will force civil servants and other people to demand more. You can't get about no 2%. They want double digits. And if me a civil servant, next time we go back to the negotiation table, you can't come tell me on a 4% raise. Go with that. A strike. Because politician took 300% raise. Oh, you give me 4. But look how the politicians them stupid and they put something to combat that. Look how them corrupting the people. Corruption I talk about. Guess what them do to combat that? The people from striking. Police from striking. They pay top police, the one them in them khaki clothes, they pay them a lot. People then give them a heavy raise, Principal get heavy raise, people. Lieutenant, all the people at school, they get heavy raise, people. Our 300% raise them getting the people. But the poor teacher in them about that must get 4% raise. It makes sense to you? You know why them give them heavy raise? That's why them principal must go teach class them damn self. Principal must go work, go clean our bathroom too. Go be a janitor, we're not getting up here. Principal must go work. School superintendent, the whole of them must go work. Go clean our bathroom. We're not getting up here for it. Because the little teachers, them not getting up here. You know why they do that, people? It's called divide and conquer. When you pay school superintendent, the teachers, the principal and them people above, you pay them waka amount of money, people up to 20% they get people. I'm not lying. When you pay those people the money, those people are people who hold the line. Them are the gatekeeper. Them do that so them can keep a foot on the little teacher them neck. The same teacher you see come out come protest for pay. Them can't do that so easy. That's why when they see them protest, they come out and tell the teacher, say, them gonna ding them or them gonna punish them or something because they can't come protest. Because principal and above get good pay. If you look the other side, that's why it will never be better for teacher. It will never be better for teachers under the system. Police, it won't be better for you under the system. The die is already cast. It's already set. They already give them khaki, clothes man, and higher. Up to 300% raise police. Same thing when they do teacher, same thing they do to the police. The khaki clothes man and above get up to 300% raise. The local police want to get 2 and 4% raise. Why you think them do that? Divide and conquer. So the local police they will march the other day for raise up here. Them can't march again. Khaki clothes man and above put foot on them neck. Me say the local police will march for raise up here and murmur, mumble. They can't do it again so easy. They pay a few to put foot on the bottom feed and neck. It's called divide and conquer. And you think him slick. Nothing will come from these people. Nothing good can come from wickedness. Nothing good. And another thing I tell the people, we can go to the Integrity Commission. We have an Integrity Commission in Jamaica. First, I myself on my page did videos where I said the Integrity Commission need integrity. Yeah. But me take that back. I mean, apologize to the Integrity Commission. Me really do. And if anybody know anybody from the Integrity Commission, send that video, go give them from Carlos. Me apologize to the Integrity Commission. Any video me ever do, I beat them. Me take it back. Because the Integrity Commission seems like the only group in Jamaica of any integrity trying to hold crooked politician accountable. Look at it, people. Want to come here? Because politicians want us to discredit the Integrity Commission and have no trust in them and not credit the work that they are doing and believe that there are some PNP injected commission working up in there. But what the Jamaican people don't know a lot of us because we don't read and we don't care to know about it as long as the Prime Minister said it is the truth. We don't even know otherwise. The Integrity Commission is the people picked by Andrew Ones because they implemented it in 2016. Not when PNP did in there, when Liberty in there. You know when Liberty in power and Liberty people get work in them little thing there. And if the PNP in power, a PNP would have been at the Integrity Commission. And them pick the people them there. Do you understand me? So you guys who think that me see people in the comment section because the politician them brainwash the people and make them believe that the Integrity Commission is so wrong. And like them are some PNP hangover, leftover, doing this type of work and trying to hold them accountable. People, like I said, may I apologize to the Integrity Commission one more. Because they're trying their best, people, with the limited power that they have. Because Andrew Ones put this Integrity Commission out there, claim that to hold politicians accountable. But when they start to do their work, people, Andrew Ones never know that this is what accountability look like. Them never like it, people. The questions and the exposures. Politicians used to do them stuff and nobody can't chat about it. We no business. That's why I say politicians normally perform corruption in open. I may get back to that later on. So, they were mashed on the Integrity Commission since Andrew was exposed by the said integrity were input in there. The Integrity Commission, one of the biggest report them write, is on Andrew Ones himself. when he was at the Ministry of Education, right? And all what he was doing there as a education ministry, all the bandulo, that alone should make Andrew Honest that should disqualify Andrew Honest from becoming a prime minister. But who caused it? We supported him. We not care about nothing. We supported him. We didn't see that. We didn't care about what he did at the ministry. We supported him. Even though we just hear it now anyway, but there are people still that support him. Right? Do you hear me? I say, people? Prime Minister did not sign a code of conduct that should disqualify him from becoming a prime minister. But we don't care. As long as you're labor right. Loud the man. Go every day come talk about the man. Yo, come on, find man name. Shield corruption. Protect it. So your kids have nothing when they come. And if it was PNP in the power, they'd do the same thing. Prime Minister has not declared his asset, don't it? The Integrity Commission cannot verify the Prime Minister's office. So maybe the Prime Minister have this, his salary is this, so it can't match up. Integrity Commission can't line them up, can't line up because your income is supposed to match with the expense. And they're not adding up, it seems. So Integrity Commission cannot verify that. So it seems as if Integrity Commission now go around no dark corner with Andrew Honest. Because think about it. That's Jamaica. You don't think that somebody probably reach out to the Integrity Commission and already try to give them money and the under? Like how they tried to reach out to me, to pay me? Don't you think the Integrity Commission, somebody probably reach out to them already to say, man, what you do, man? How about you take this, we give it this to just verify the Prime Minister asset and say, yeah, man, the tax good. Look for the good people. We talk about integrity. That's what I tell you, say, me take back what I say about the Integrity Commission because they look for it real good. Jamaica so corrupt and it's so easy for the Integrity Commission to take money and say, yeah, man, the Prime Minister tax is good. So easy. But this time, no, people. For years, the Integrity Commission stand up and say, no, me can't verify that. If do it again, me still can't verify it. If they do it again, me still cannot verify that, Mr. Prime Minister. Something is wrong. You're breaking the law. So you don't believe that the Integrity Commission could name a food and just verify it. So the Integrity Commission good or bad? All right. Did they know the Auditor General? Did they know this administration want to get rid of the Auditor General? People that talk about accountability, people are swear to God, they forgot jail, you know? They forgot jail. People may say, I swear to God. Me not stop seeing some politicians forgot jail. They forgot jail for what they do to the country. Look what they do in Jamaica, you know. Crime infested. They don't pay with goddamn bills. Mash up everything. Road now fix. We never see the road them look so bad. We never see garbage in Jamaica, sir. We never see crime in Jamaica, sir. We never see the hospital they mash down, sir. We never see them when supposed to be smart and wiser. So they mash down the Auditor General. Politicians are tear down Integrity Commission. The labor right them. Me I talk about labor, none of them have signed a code of conduct. We allow that again, the people. Because we love for politicians with blood run green. We allow that again, the people come cuss you out for what me I say now, you know. Politicians are not declared them asset or signed the code of conduct. People, the code of conduct is only a commitment. Say make a commitment, say, like when you get hired at a job, we all sign a code of conduct. Code of conduct in a jobs goes something like this. You're not going to bring no weapon to the job, no drugs, no alcohol to the job, no discrimination at the job, no sexual discrimination, no violence at the job. Those are, you sign the code of conduct. Your expectation, what your company expect of you. They don't expect if you bring no drugs come to the job. They don't expect if you drunk and come and work and drink beer in the parking lot. They don't expect you if you hit on your co-worker who is a, sexual harassment. They don't expect that. You sign on that. It's called the code of conduct. Expectation. So these guys did not sign the code of conduct. So from them, there's no expectation to do good. If you don't sign a code of conduct at your job, your boss can expect, say, you're not going to harass your co-worker sexually or any alley. There's no code of conduct you sign. The boss can't tell you, say, expect you to come and work drunk and come drink on the job. There's no code of conduct. I didn't sign a code of conduct. It's loose. Anything goes. Now, educate some of the people today now about the level of this code of conduct and the importance of it. Even though people go back and break the code of conduct, just like how people break their wedding vow. That don't mean it's right. But there's a code that keep you accountable. Your company can fire you because you break the code of conduct, something that you signed. You understand? Yes, I've read the above and understand all the blah, 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 sign on the dotted line. You sign on the code of conduct. But them a politician, the labor right, them Andrew Owens and his team decides that them now sign a code of conduct. So there's no commitment to be honest in office. What is this? No commitment to be honest in office. The Prime Minister himself, statutory declaration have not been verified for years. Taxes not paid. No code of conduct. And on top of that, they mash up the Integrity Commission and want to get rid of the Auditor General. All people, they want to get rid of the Auditor General. You ever hear that? People don't want to get rid of the Auditor General. They want to take the prosecutorial powers from the DPP and give to Miss not enough evidence. Actually, they want to give to. Again, they want to take the prosecutorial powers from the Integrity Commission and give to Miss not enough evidence. Think about the type of Jamaica we are running, man. Look where we come from as a people. They decide to continue with the same people. They don't want to stop. No, they don't want to stop. They rather mash down the eyeball. They rather mash down the people that are there to hold them accountable, like Integrity Commission and Auditor General. They better get rid of it, people, more than fix it. Before you stop speed, you take out the speedometer out of your car. Instead of stop speed, you mash up the speedometer in your car. It's like when you don't hear your mama say turn off the phone and your phone not work. Mama phone, the battery dead, man. You know what I hear mama say? You cope with something else. People may say before them stop thief. They rather destroy the Integrity Commission and the Auditor General. As I say, hats off to Mark Golding. It's a patriotism line this. Hats off to him. I'm going to put on PNP before my country. I'm going to put on labor right before my country. No UIC before my country. First, hats off to Mark Golding. Mark Golding filed his taxes. His statutory declaration have been verified by the Integrity Commission. Look at this. The opposition. Mark Golding have signed the code of conduct. So he made a commitment. You know what I said? Them can always break it, you know. Just like a marriage vow. But there's something you sign and we can hold you accountable to. Mark Golding promised us that he will have his people sign the code of conduct. Even though some people say the PNP have no unity, news and lies. How come a party with no unity have everybody in there line up behind the leader and sign the code of conduct? Me don't listen nice enough, people. Me look pan what go on. A party without unity would not have lined up behind the leader and signed the code of conduct. Don't be stupid. Don't follow the nice. Mr. Ozzy, some people say there's no unity in the PNP. When everybody in the line, I remember when Mark Golding signed it, people, me do video, you know. Me burn them out, you know, people. Yeah, man. I'm going to do the video, I say, yeah, Mark Gold signed it. I remember I'm in the day, and I said, we're there at Palm Beach that day, I'm do the video. I remember exactly when I'm there. So Mark Golding signed the code of conduct and it is verified by the Integrity Commission. And now the leader of the country have not theme something can't verify for years. It's like it's off for years. You know what the tricky part of it? The Prime Minister himself, his wife, is on the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee. Something when the Prime Minister, him same one, have a mash up in the Integrity Commission, you know. His wife sit down there at the Oversight Committee. So anything I go on investigation about the Prime Minister himself, first-hand news, because his wife sits on the Integrity Commission Oversight Committee as a committee member. His wife is also a chairman of the Constituency Development Fund. You know what that means? CDF, Constituency Development Fund. Money if you go clean drain, clean banking. When they see politicians get money, how much $1 million, if you got this and got that, patch road. Remember them a thief away, you know. Every ministry money I got out of the country. You know. The Prime Minister's wife sits on about 6 different committees. She should be in the office in the first place. Look in the world. Where are you seeing this happening right now? A Prime Minister in the office and the wife in there with him. Part of government. Where you see this happen? Write it as and educate me in the comment section. Somebody educate me. Apart from Robert Mugabe, where else? His wife was one of those people. Corrupt Mugabe. He wanted his wife to lead the country. Deputy, take over husband, lead the country. Me said, me want to learn from owner in the comment section. Please. Tell me where in the world have you ever seen a Prime Minister and his wife in office. Because Andrew Otis have no shame, you know. Because me not see it nowhere in the Caribbean and nowhere me not do it. Because me feel shame and me feel like a thief. Me feel like it's wrong. Andrew Otis, I'm sure you Andrew Otis not shame, you know. No goddamn shame. Man, I'm nothing about him. Imagine, this is not happening nowhere in the Caribbean. Nowhere in the world. But you chose to put a wife in there. Put her in all these different committees. Why? Shadiness stuff smells. Are you not shame? Are you not shame? You not shame, brother? Brother, you not shame? Nobody else not do it. And you not shame? Your wife in there, that means that the man not care, bro. You know, Prime Minister your wife up there too, like a Prime Minister she want to come turn. But the wife should have been as have some. Me I look for the comment section, you know, man. Tell me, can you educate me today? Me I look for the answer. Which part in the world you have a Prime Minister or a President and the wife in a government there with him? Where? PLP come here, man. Time to take back a goddamn country. I will sit down out there and make this thing go on. I know what the next one. The opposition, Mark Golding. Mark Golding did not do nothing. You're too goddamn lazy. You and the little mini and the campaign and the little nonsense. All I reach out Mark Golding because Andrew always a feel. That's why this is going to fall in your lap. And not because I work, you do. You don't work for this. I frustrated people running your way, Mark Golding. Frustrated people. You don't work for this. Mark Golding do not work for this. You don't work for this. You see Mark Golding got to go stand up for Jamaica people. Yes, some few little things and stuff. But you see, Mark Golding got to go stand up and people. Some stuff we hear we bloggers are talk about. And the opposition, we shouldn't be able to talk about it. Because the opposition should nip it in the bud. But nothing wrong to people. Or coming over your one PMP come out and a bat say, your wife in the office and it's wrong. How many of your one PMP come out and say, take off the gag order after the Integrity Commission. Me go your Mark Golding come and say, he's not going to allow them to neuter the Integrity Commission. Me understand that part there. That is when them get away with putting a gag order upon the Integrity Commission. Mark Golding did not say shit. Sorry for my language, people. No one will go a different further because they get away with gagging the Integrity Commission where they can't come to the news media. Just like when they gag the doctors. Same thing. Jamaica run like a goddamn dictatorship country, you know. So how come Mark Golding never say nothing when the Integrity people, you think a joke we are talking about yourself? Eh? You think Mark Golding just come sit down because the people are frustrated and run to you and look for change? You don't do no work for this, Mark Golding. You don't campaign for this. You don't ball for this. You don't beat labor for this. You allow them to do anything to the people them. Right now, Andrew Otis can do anything to the Jamaica people and Mark Golding on the reactive when social media talk. When you see bloggers talk, and then you come out, well, the PNP, this and the PNP. Mark Golding now, pay attention. This could never be Andrew Otis when he was the opposition. This could never be Andrew Otis when he was in the opposition. That's why the country stays so. With the people that are docile, don't know the right or the left. Don't have an opposition and take up for Uno. Because them a plan to come to the same thing too. And that Aguania. Me say them have hell to pay to backside. Because we're not going back there. We are not going back, people. People from now on a forward movement, people. We could take our country, no man. Vote for like $5,000 on a PNP and the labor right people. We do it. We vote guilty, people. PNP and labor right guilty. Take a look dozen chicken and the back of feeding. We vote. PNP take money from labor right. We vote. Come a day before the election and then bring the ink. So them dip their finger in the ink. The day before election. PNP, you know. This is how them buy out PNP. Or this is how labor right buy out labor right. PNP buy out labor right this way. Labor right buy out PNP this way. They go around the community people with the money and the ink. Tomorrow is election day. Labor right around things and labor right have the money to pay PNP. Buy out licky PNP and licky labor right. To sell out them votes. Go against what they believe. For money and things. They would bring the ink. Give them the money. Name right down that book. Give them the ink. Dip your finger in. You take the money tomorrow, you cannot show up at the voting booth because you already have the ink by your finger already. You saw them get them? You already got ink on your finger. So you cannot show up at the station, the polling station. Even though your name, you never show your ID, your name never show up and nothing up there. But look, I'm not telling you, say practice or not practice with the ink on your finger. Because in reality, the name is not no book up there. So this is what they do, people. They go around with the ink. Labor to give PNP the money and see the ink. You put your finger in that, man. Well, put your finger. I mean, no, I show up at the poll tomorrow, go vote. Take my money and go vote. These are the tricks they play on us. Peer side shows and lies. Peer promises. We still want the water with my promise from my boy. Rivers still run clean water going to the ocean. Springs still run clean water going to the river. Water the all over Jamaica, but we have drought. From your boy till now. People them name out the country. Must I tell you people? About $200 billion coming from out our country annually. Nobody don't want to know where to go. We have MRI machine and CT scan and burn unit. But we just lost over $400 million out of the Ministry of Education. That's a tough time. 400 million. You talk about now the burn unit, no CT scan, no MRI machine. But you find time to shift 400 million gone. And nobody no gone to jail. Nobody's held accountable. Now look at the hospital people. That's the ambulance we have. No, but $400 million can disappear. And nobody no go to jail. Miss McLean, Nutri products. She over Nutri products. Poor people. Government have a feeding program for poor people, less fortunate. Government feeding program for poor youths who come to school. And Miss McLean, over 100 and what? $24 million gone out of it. No matter about poor people feeding for. And nobody no got jail for rob poor people food. Them are people got jail and spend extra time for do stuff like that. Rob family hungry youth them. Rob the youth the future. Where's Miss McLean today? She's probably at home collecting paycheck like Royal Reed was. Royal Reed was at home after he do what he did. Collecting salary. Royal Reed is not even final yet, people, but didn't know Royal Reed settlement is final. Look at the country, people. Look what the country is about now. You are getting robbed from your company, America, and your company has settled pension with you, and the case not done with it. You rob from your company, but your company settled. But if you rob from your company, you're supposed to lose your pension. If you rob from your company, don't you supposed to lose your pension? You lose everything, people. You benefit. No, more if you know from somebody else with more sense than me. On a real case, rob from the company, and them settle with him. Give him settlement in the millions of dollars, but the money went thief. Wait there, still we don't know about it. And accounted for, we'll never get it back. We don't get him house, we don't get him property, we don't get him car, we don't get nothing for sale. But him, sit down, people, that's what a corrupt country we have. You see what a corrupt country we have, people. Jamaica, at time, people are held accountable for hurting our people. Hurting our country, hurting PNP, hurting labor right. There's no future for us like this. In 2023, people are buy a squeezer toothpaste. I look at wine, a toilet paper. A squeeze of ketchup. We sell with ports, airport, shipport. We sell everything. We sell on the beachfront. No respect for Jamaicans. Not even sell it to people for free. Them don't even give you. Remember I just tell you the other day. Today, just a while ago. We go all about here, there's nice parks and bathrooms we can go use for free. Well furnished and clean. Night park, you can go sit down and read a book. You can go have a little family fun day. You can have a picnic. You have slides here for kids close by too. Can you think about kids when I build these little areas? They have lovers walk, board walk. You can walk with the lovers. You are your boyfriend or your girlfriend. You can walk with the kids and throw pebbles in the water. Enjoy the beauty. Some extra stuff that politicians do for them people, Pastor. Besides, give them road, water, and light and everything up. You will never get that in Jamaica for free. If they may build a park in Jamaica, you have to pay. Beaches in Jamaica, if they have a bathroom there. Make them put one bathroom per any beach in Jamaica. They're going to fence it off and charge you. Nothing for free. One road we have in Jamaica. One look along one road. Put a little road and then put toll in the middle because the road is Chinese road, people. Those roads are Chinese roads. Part of the Belt and Road Initiative. Go and Google that when they're done. Belt and Road Initiative. Just Google it. What that will show you, Chinese have clear road all over the world where they build. All road lead to where? China. So if China stuff come out of the port, or going to the port, they must have road. Nothing must stop it. Road and belt. If China is mining anything for your country, nothing must stop. They must have clear roads to hit every city in the country. All the way to the port. Called the Road and Belt Initiative. The road we have on a ferry. That's why you pay a toll upon it. China road them there. Alright? Because your government don't do nothing for you for free. These houses that they might give people is not for free, it's to get vote. Because people been getting houses ever since me a boy. But we have never seen a politician go away and hand keys to people. Because Prime Minister Andrew Onis is the worst. He not have no shame. The man have a wife in the office and nobody in the world now do him do. No shame. We could never have that. No shame, Andrew Onis have. No shame. That's why I see my walk around and look vote for handing out keys. What happened to the people who have been handing out keys all these years from your boy till now? Poor people constantly get government house in Jamaica. What happened to the people who used to be employed to do that work? You mean the Prime Minister take that away from them? They call it composite balloon. You never see him pose with nobody who build the house. The maker of the house, the man in the water boot and the concrete and the yai-can and the tear-up shirt and the thinking boot. No shame, people. Look at the country. Andrew Onis is the worst. And if you're a labor right and looking at this, you know so no lie me I tell. That's why I say, give me another labor right. How about Andrew Onis? Put another labor right in there. Because there got to be somebody else with more empathy, show sympathy, more love for the people. Give me anybody else but Andrew Onis. The man is no good for the country. And bottom line, people, we talk about accountability. Me no business how Andrew Onis get rich and all his riches and anybody else. Because don't believe that him alone and do things, you know. Don't believe that for a minute. Don't believe that Liberate alone I do this. Because they're in a power right now and the spotlight is on them. And when PNP come in a power, we put the spotlight on them too. And what happened to Andrew Onis' government now is that people have better phone. When portion in the most Jamaican have peanut phone. Not true. So Andrew honest now, people are brighter phone. So our spotlight I see everything bright, not true. So the next one we are coming there, even brighter phone, because phone will get more better, you know, upgrade the phone, not true. So as we go down this road, we're not playing. We want transparency, accountability, we want people. Any who rob the country, bring up on my knees, make the country stay, so make it poor so. Any who hurt you so, make it suffer so. Make crime and kill you so. They must pay people. These guys have house and land and property and business while them in the office. Look here, while them in the office. Stealing taxpayers' time. You know, clocking in the office, but when I use government phone, I'm sure they use government phone to answer on the business and make a call pertaining to their own business. I'm sure they probably use Jamaica, the government computer to send email and receive email pertaining to their own business. Some of them have the sole importation, the import of rice in Jamaica. Major shipping business. Why they sit in the office? Don't separate themselves from the business. Them don't separate themselves from the business like upper so. Politicians couldn't do that. But Jamaica corruption is loose. That's why I know say if they should investigate these Jamaican politicians, it wouldn't be hard to find them corrupt ways and where them hide the stash. Because they don't hide the corruption, people. Jamaican people don't hide the corruption. Them show it more. Them because them do it, they never expect Jamaican to talk back. They've been used to the corruption and politician thief. Nobody dog back. So therefore, politicians have corrupted breadcrumbs all over the place. It can lead right to them. You know, hard to investigate Jamaican politicians, you know. It is not hard to investigate the corruption because they do not hide it. Nobody ever hold them accountable. So them hide it for. You know, hard to find them people. And if you catch one of them, all of them going down because the whole of them know everything. Me say if you catch one of them politicians there, and you start squeeze them, the whole of them going down. It is not hard to find Jamaican politician corruption because nobody no care about the corruption they do. So there's no need for politicians to hide because they're weak. Whether PNP or Liberal, yo, load them man, the next side do it too. And we've been saying that from the devil was a boy. Look, there's nothing else. There's nothing else to take. It's gone, people. Not to pay them, I pay a teacher. Not the police I get paid. Couple of months ago, police check shot right through the country. Police are call me. That's after they take their raising of people. After they take their raising of. You know, the police right across the country pay a shot. They must say crime we're fighting on. You want police to be happy, so go out there, go make them stop kill me. One police called me, say up to $50,000 was shot out of them check, and the mortgage is $60,000. Tell me, say you have a happy police force who want to go fight crime. Tell me, say that motivate police to go fight crime. And tell me, man. Tell me, say that motivate policeman. When you get a check, you say, no respect. 50,000 gone out of it. Nobody to answer the question. All them things them do to the country, people. People I need accountability. I swear, any land with them thief, all the money with them a thief from Jamaica, I send overseas, go open all type of stuff in all type of people name and things they were stupid. People will want it back. And with the PNP habit and labor right, we want it back. All the bogus deal with them make and sell out the land and same thing. We want it back, you know. We want somebody to look on them people, especially Andrew owners. Every document Andrew signed should be looked at. You talk about a man who sign a code of conduct and declare the taxes, you know, asset, you know. Every deal with Andrew make should be revisited on behalf of our picnic people. Can't say Carlos to tell you. Politicians must be held accountable. Just like your youth must can't go to jail. Just like a youth go to jail if they catch him and chop the line. Why politicians can't go to jail too? PNP and labor rights. They don't go to jail from PNP. They don't go to jail from labor rights. They don't go to jail from your boy. They don't go to jail. They don't do nothing. No, they're honest. Jamaica politicians do not deserve a day in jail, don't it? Do as they want. They are guard up on the Integrity Commission. And if the PNP still they go like everything okay. The PNP is awfully silent on a lot of these issues, people. Nobody believe them get away from me. Not because I do a song name said Bun Me, and you can't fool me again. Jamaican sang that. If you allow it. The PNP is not working hard enough on our behalf. They're not. Show me the PNP are fight for me. Show me them take on the labor right then. Show me them take on the, and they just left Andrew Owen and say, do anything you want to do with me. Show me the fight to the PNP. Go out there and put the neck on the line for me. Listen to the things the vloggers are talking about. If PNP was handling stuff as an opposition, they would give it a story. We would have no story. We would have no story to talk about. But the PNP are awfully quiet, my people. Don't make the fuel campaign move around for Mark Goldie. Mark Goldie lazy. Not now go on. I know enough of us feeling hurt when I say all this stuff. That is a goddamn sellout and chicken backer and rice mentality and $4,000 mentality. That's someone to come over my side. Come here. No, man, not over the political side. Come in at the neutral farm. Be like me, people. I'm neutral minded. So you could have talked about any party and hurt me. When I talk them thing about the PNP, but Mark Goldie, some PNP begs right now. And when I talk about Andrew Onis, some Labourite begs right now. Why? Because you align yourself so deep with that party, it pisses you off when somebody say bad about it. Must I tell my people, I was that guy too. I was right there sitting in the bench with you. I used to be pissed when nobody talk nothing about no PNP. Can't talk about PNP. We cuss you out. Maybe cuss you out for them. You mad? Yeah, I don't do it. I know the PNP. No, the PNP never do nothing wrong. I look over the son and look over your son. I was the same person too until the travel people. I when me travel come up foreign, me change, you know. When I look back and see the damage done by both parties, we don't care for me. Because years I promise the road and water. Years. Both of them. None of them bring it come to me. They promise all kind of things while they have got out the country, mash up the country. Politicians must be held accountable for where the country is right now. They need to go to jail. Cause us all this pain and suffering for decades. They need to be held accountable. PNP are Labourite. They need a forensic dig up on all these politicians. PNP, you hear me say? What over there you hear me say? Everyone agree with me. PNP and Labourite. Maybe you want to say that in the comment section. Not just PNP alone, not just Labourite alone. People, PNP and Labourite. You agree with me? Must get dig up, investigated. Anything them thief must to snatch away from them. Give back to the people from whence it came. Who we got jail, got jail. Who got prison, got prison. That's what we're calling for. And if that's not what we're calling for, we don't love the country. Corruption have ravaged my country. The crime in Jamaica is coming from corruption. Our poverty is coming from corruption. Everything is bad in Jamaica coming from corruption. We can't get water running in the place because of corruption. We can't get pipe on the road because of corruption. Hospital cannot be furnished and have medicine in it because of corruption. Police now have no equipment because of corruption. They rob out everything, people. And come on the podium and talk about how good we are doing. Can't fool we again. Accountability. I ask you again, guys. Don't you think for a minute that JLP and PNP must be brought to justice, the ones who have hurt our country? There's some of the people. Me a patriot. Allegiance to the country over man and party. But some of uno allegiance is to the man. That's on the hurt when we talk about them, you know. Because your allegiance is not to the country. You know, see what happened? A man on the side is a code of conduct or show declare asset. You're not going to vote for him. Let's get back where we started. We have to run left for shithole country. Come a white man country. From the Caribbean to Africa. Because we don't sit down and fight. We allow politicians in our shithole country to continue to wreak havoc and steal and gut and pillage the country. Something, remember we come a white man country. White man wouldn't allow that. The white man stand up, they fight. Some of us have to die for change, people. Get it in our head, black people. When have we become so weak? When we have all these rights? Some of us have to die. We don't think we're afraid for dead. When they're on a mission, you have to expect anything. You think we're afraid for dead. You have to make up your mind. People. Some of it dead for others to get change. You think Marcus Garvey never know what could happen to him? Yes, you don't think Sam Sharp know what could happen to him? You don't think Paul Bogle know what could have happened to him? But by rising up. You don't think Martin Luther King know what could have happened to him? By rising up. You don't think Malcolm X know what could have happened to him? By rising up. How about Rosa Parks? You don't think she know what could have happened to her? By rising up and sitting at the front. All of these people, very primitive days, dark days, but there was no right to exercise. Never have the privilege of having no rights. Racial discrimination was a thing to do. It was okay. It was written into law. It was cool. And you have men with more guts than us, armed with the rights that those who passed fought for us. Look, the man, afraid to talk. Some are afraid to open no phone. I'm afraid to call us when I see my face. Some of Africa dead for change. You think the death of Marcus Garvey was in vain? Do you think the death of Marcus Garvey was in vain? You think the death of Malcolm X was in vain? People, we love you know, accountability. We need to stand up. That's what I tell the people. We have all these rights in this world where everybody, yeah, man who never have the rights, fight for rights. So we, who have rights, who don't know if we fight for maintain the rights the backside. People without rights fought for rights, so those of us with rights could enjoy. And we are afraid to fight to keep the rights which those who pass awarded us or afforded us. It makes sense? You talk about a day when a man could have hang up on a tree or take a musket and not shot you. You chat too much, I don't like you. You want your woman. Those are the days man get up and say, what? I have a dream. I have rights, I want my rights. Nanny wasn't thinking about herself. Paul Bogle wasn't thinking about himself. Sam Sharp wasn't thinking about himself. Kojo, they not think about themselves. They might think about the rest of Jamaica and they want free. They want free all of us, the unborn. They were trying to free the unborn. Me when not born yet. So we could have lived in a free Jamaica. I think Rosa Parks was doing it for herself. Rosa Parks did it so people from all over the world can get to come to America now, can sit down in our bus anywhere. Rosa Parks do it so other people, black people, can sit down in other race, Indian, Chinese. Because one thing right is not right back in them days there, you know. So if black have to sit down on the back of the bus, the Chinese have to sit down there too, the Indian have to sit down there too. So what Rosa Parks did, she did not do it for herself. That was a very unselfish move. She did it for everybody so we could enjoy the front of the bus right now. When Malcolm X and Martin Luther King march off his shoes heel, no man Montgomery there. We went to the church, you know, people. We got to church. We go to Alabama and I went to the church that Martin Luther King went to. We go where Rosa Parks used to work. And all the little thing there. You know, we go to the Truth and Rights Memorial. So we could learn more about the history. These people who die, don't make them die in vain. Them leave us with legacy. Something that we can build on. Just like when we get out of slavery, Jamaica had a little legacy. Had it been for thieving politicians who weren't held accountable until today, Jamaica would be better. So all of them people leave us with a legacy that we can build on. At least a little freedom. Even though most of us know that more should be done and more can be done. But at least there's a little springboard where we can come out and open and hold up a plaque and nobody now go lynch you. You can speak up and about not doing anything. That means that there's a little hope out there. That others are past, my people. Far for us. But those of us who are enjoying this freedom are afraid to speak up, stand up, raise the voice. And what that will leave us back to? That will take you back to slavery. Look what I'm saying. Can't make sense, don't it? The people without freedom fought for freedom. We with freedom, fighting for nothing, we will lose it. They think freedom come easy. So if freedom come easy, maybe somebody didn't want you to have freedom. They say you think freedom come easy. Freedom don't come easy. So if freedom never come easy, maybe there's somebody who didn't want us to have freedom. Freedom, that's something you fight for. Who you fight to get freedom? Who are you fighting? So the person you fight and snatch this freedom from, would they really want to take it back? They say if we don't be careful, we'll find ourselves back at ground zero where we came from. Look! Look, and see if I like me, I tell you. People may not know where that the conversation will come from because I don't write down nothing, then there's a come out of me. But a word. If we don't know, if we don't stand up, we're going to end back at ground zero. Remember, I tell you that, you know. I teach you, so this I tell you before I left, you know. If we're not fighting up, people end up back at ground zero. Because freedom was fought for. It was not given freely. Who did we fight to get freedom? The people that will fight to get this freedom, are they going to really want it back one day? So why, even though we fight and get freedom and we have this is democracy, people still fighting about certain rights? Huh. Okay. Just a thought, people. Stand up. Anyway, people, this is what we want. If you're a laborite or PNP, program your mind different. Think about country. Just think about any girl or boy coming in, they must be held accountable with them thief. Because if you go to Mr. Chinaman go thief, you got jail. But because you would rather you go to jail and the politician don't go to jail, you know why? Because you think that you are inferior and the politician, the servant, is superior. That's why when you go to Mr. Chin and your thief and go to jail, they believe say, it's right, man. Me thief me for go to jail. But when the politician thief, you don't want to go to jail. You see how much you put yourself below them and them above you? You think that you are inferior and them are superior. That's why we don't want politicians go to jail. That's why Jamaica will cuss out for PNP. Jamaica will cuss out for labor rights. For years, people, we have allowed our country to be like this. It's time for us to look, people. Anybody not serve a country good. To move from Boya. What politicians do to your community in the last 20 years? What kind of upliftment in their community for 20 years? They have waterfront. The politician come build a little park down there, a play area, put two barbecue, grill. Just show the people some love so they can come out there. No, what they do? Sell it off! Waterfront, no sell it so. And also them sell waterfront. They fix it up nice so the people can enjoy it, them and their family. We do the video. They have the waterfront pretty. Nice boardwalk. Gazebo. You can have birthday party. You can have wedding there for free. People, yes, you can go to a park in America. You can have wedding for free. And it's going to be nice. They may not go up on the boardwalk and see people that take wedding pictures with on the boardwalk with the water and the backdrop. They did not pay $1 to walk on the boardwalk. It's just something extra. A good governing politician look out for the people and give them. They already have them road, they have them sewage, they have them job, they got the water. Let me sprinkle a little icing on the cake, give them. Something extra to make the people feel nice. That will never come to you in Jamaica because politicians not doing the work that they're supposed to do, much less to get to that and give it extra. That come like appetizer. No, man. They don't have the full course meal. They don't get an appetizer. They don't fix the road and hospital up on the schools. How do I give you something extra? Come on, people. You want good politician, people. At them a place, I'm come see politician working. Place clean. Because them send people to come clean up the place. Politician paying attention to them community. Hospital clean. School secure and up. Camera and school monitors. People have hire so much people around the school. This is when school bus come, our car letting up schools, students in the mornings. Are picking them up. People have all type of people out there. Nobody can roll up to no school, come take on a picnic like that. You have kids who walk from the school, go home. Yes, they have that. But it's like, how you say Jamaica, they come take a little girl down here, and people have camera coming out the young at the school. One-way drive and direct the traffic and stuff. People go up in that school, you know. That's me a picnic, you know. We have kids who go to school. One way up in them school, and they have a cone where they're about to have a monitor, school monitor, them hire these people to look out for kids. Every car will come there. Then people see it. Jamaica. That's the Jamaica we want for you too. Don't tell me say call America that. America that. Now everything you know things say Jamaica, America. You know so Jamaican people used to say that more. And lately them stop saying that. Because they work better than that people. Than saying America than Jamaica. We can get all of that people and more. If these boys and girls stop rob the country, imagine $200 billion a year leaking out the country, mismanagement, corruption, and misappropriation. Through mismanagement, misappropriation, and corruption, we are losing $200 billion a year. Imagine we can get to retain $200 billion in the country for 5 years. We're not losing that $200 billion. We'll put a stop. I will stop that. What kind of Jamaica would I have? Imagine if we stop lose $200 billion for 5 years. What if we stop losing for 10 years? What if we don't lose $200 billion annually? What kind of country would I have? What if we not lose $400 million out of Mr. Tufton office? What if we not lose that other $400 million Mandeville municipal building? What if we not lose almost $1 billion according to Royal Reid allegation? Another $124 million Miss McLean. What about the money the world give Jamaica to help poor Jamaican people and the COVID? People, let me tell you something. The world love you, you know. The world love Jamaican people. And when the COVID come, people, the world reach out to help us. We shouldn't suffer so. You shouldn't suffer so. If I lose in the house, I should lose in the house. When I lose in the shop, I should lose the shop. Lose in the car, I should lose in the car. Money come to stimulate the country. People, money came. Because people from all over the world pitched in. Money came, Jamaica, money came. Corruption, make you only see nibbles and bit. I know me know the money there. And I know me the workless PNP, they must say. I know me the PNP must say what the money there. The PNP should have a list, a summary. The PNP should come tell you how much in dollars and cents Jamaica get in stimulus money from overseas. If I'm wrong, say me wrong, people. PNP, if you're there, so, you know, if you're PNP there, so, you know, but the PNP should have can tell you right now how much Andrew Owen's administration received from overseas from COVID money. Come on. You know, Billy said the PNP should have tell we how much money them get and they never give we. How the PNP so quiet, then they get some too. People may say the PNP, they always leave from behind in the people. People that say, you know, Billy said the PNP should have come out and tell we. Them should have know because they are opposition, you know. Them should have know the exact amount in figures, dollars and cents, how much Jamaica get in total from all over the world and the big sea that we didn't get. You don't think the PNP should have asked, where's that money? Is the PNP protecting Jamaica like a real patriot? Is that protecting us? Is that called protecting us and our interests? Are they? That's somebody say, Mark Golden, I work hard. I tell the people, I'm tired of Andrew, them and run, go to him. I swear to God. I swear to God, people. That's what I want. Yes, man, more integrity shows, right? Because he's fighting for the Integrity Commission. Me not lie, me not say the man, Mark Golding, we don't hear no corruption for him like that. Right? And him want stronger powers to be given to the Integrity Commission. So it's true, say, he want to be held accountable himself too. So maybe him committed to change stuff. Yes, and he might be the best prime minister, but Mark not doing nothing for win. Nothing. A bloggers out as our opposition. We the bloggers are the opposition. We are taking on this crooked administration and their own. I kind of worry me if the PNP is going to go in there and do it too. Because if you don't see nothing to talk about, the thing that's hurting us, it worry me. So that's why you guys, even though Mark Golden is there and I know you guys get excited, don't not get caught up. Don't get caught up. Fight for the country, not for man and party or feel-good moment. Remember this. Your allegiance must be to what? Your country. Not man or party. We tried that for years. We PNP, we Labour Right. We tried that for years. Look at the country. Look what we have done. Look what we have done. We asked for no accountability. Now I'm asking for accountability. Politicians need to be investigated and go to jail. The ones that will retire also could have been PNP and Labour Right. House, land confiscated. Come dash it back to the people. Come give me picking back them birthright. Not for them pick the set, you know, but I will pick the birthright. Them thief, we set up for them picnic. Time for accountability, people. From Africa to the Caribbean, accountability. These countries have, that's why we come here. Did you know that these white people will go at Capitol Hill, go protest politician? They will go lay down on the floor of Congress. Yes, people. People. Americans will go to Congress. White and blacks. See them do it. They will go to, Americans will go to Congress. Go protest in America. Have you ever seen a Jamaican go to Parliament? Can Jamaican go to Parliament? Everything's a close and lock off. Like this is some Russia, North Korea. Like how American can go to Congress here. Can Jamaican go to Parliament like we got protest in the halls of Parliament? No, people. In the halls of Congress, America, people protest, even allow themselves to be locked up. Nobody in Jamaica don't want to go to jail for the rights and the cause, much less we dead. And if we're going to be free, we stand up in a time when so much freedom was fought for and given to us by those without freedom. We're going to end back our place where the people will fight the freedom from. The more about the freedom. Remember, you take this get some colors today, okay? You remember that day, yeah? Let's look at deep. All right. If freedom was fought for, who will fight? And will they want it back one day? It seems so. Oh, we're still fighting for some rights. We are free, but some rights, we still have some rights. Okay. Make that sink in, guys. Accountability. Guys, as usual, I am a student in your guys' class. Make sure your comments make sense in every sentence. If this is the first time on this platform and you like what we are doing, like me, the people in my comment section, collective, we as a group of people, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and let this platform be your home. But you don't have to do it right now. You can always go and come back, check out other videos that I have already done, and see if you like them and this is where you want to be. And subscribe and stay yourself with the family now. Patriots, PNP and Labour Right. There are days Mega Clad, Mark Gold, and days Mega Clad, Andrew Honest. People, and the two of them at the place stay so. Mark Gold come and say, man, give a difference. Pray to God and get a chance. But there's some question about it. Because me not like we hear, me not hear Mark Gold in some tight interview yet, you know. Me not like we hear 100-day promise, like what Andrew Honest say promise, and not one of them deliver. Me not like we hear what do about crime. More know Mark Gold have to do with corruption. That's nothing more for here, you know. We are doing politicians who get caught in a corruption. What about the garrison politics? Me want to hear some tougher question, go to Mark Golding. Because Andrew Honest feel so bad. Everything I drop in Andrew Honest's lap. The people might run go to him. Even have to work hard to win. Anyway, people, thank you so much for watching this video. And I hope it was interesting. Mark Gold is very slow. Me understand that Mark Gold is never different. Because people are using, oh, Mark Gold is a decent man, in a lot than Andrew was. Me understand that, people. But we don't have to hear that. We have a country to run. We don't care about it. If you have the bars, grow some. It's a country to run. I don't care about the demeanor. You believe that for the church. You're in politics now. You're a beast. You're a liar. You're a thief. Like any other politician. Stop acting like a goddamn angel. Get out there and defend us. You have a country to defend and the people to protect. We don't hear about that. That's my thing, people. That's my thing. You ever want to kick out Brogard out of office because Brogard is the worst thing ever. Give me back Ciago. Give me back Buster. Give me back Bruce. But get rid of Andrew Honest. Give me another labor right up in there. Somebody with heart for the people. Somebody who got shame. Somebody who got dignity. Empathy. Show sympathy. Andrew Honest will show none of that people. Come on, people. And we do with countryside, you know? They will go back in, people. You me say? And we stand up. What a day when the rice can't swell. What a day when Jamaica people wise up and rise up. Backside. Now one of them take out civics out of school. Civics, you know. The man that don't sing the national anthem when the man in the group of people. People, if me a politician, they sing the national anthem, we don't know. Me not go talk without sing the national anthem. Pledge of allegiance. Imagine me a politician like Mark Gold and Andrew Honest. And you got all these, some of these dunce Jamaica they around you. And patriotic Jamaica. I know get up there and make them repeat the pledge. Sing the national anthem. You know, did this already chat and lie? Yap, yap, yap. Have sound system turn it in a dance hall. No pledge. No, nothing. Let me tell you how much your politician think of you. When them can look for themselves who's working for you. When the servant can look on the boss and take 300% raise when the boss never give. No appropriation. They just take it. That look how little they think of us. 300% raise them taking up. And nobody can talk to them. We need accountability. I want to leave the Integrity Commission alone. That's why it's made a lot of videos on that. Because the problem lie where corruption lie, people. Jamaica problem lies under corruption. 3. We shouldn't sit for it. We shouldn't stand for it. The destruction of the Auditor General that have been there over 50 years. Look how many politicians come, Prime Minister pass it, do the right thing. Some of them thief, yes, we're not selling the thief. Show me Portia House. Do you ever see Portia House yet? I've never seen PJ House. Houses. How about Bruce House? Siaga House. You ever see Siaga House and Manley House? How about Andrew Honest's house? It's to show you that Jamaican politicians can be easily investigated. They don't hide corruption. They brag with it like a chopper. Prime Minister is acting like a top chopper. Accountability time. Any boy thief nothing from a boy need to be given back to the people. House if you sell, property take away, land take away, give back to the people. PNP or labor right. If that's not how you're singing, me people, you are not a patriot. You are thinking about party. Everything in there, buddy, man. What man? The man give a damn about you. Look what about the country. Is the country still on way? Anyway, people, I love you. And I'm bounce the tune for the one more time on the way out now. One more time. Not true. In order to play a song, one look diggy time on the way out. Because they can't fool you again. Pay attention to what are going on, people. PNP and Labour right. And not because we want change in a man golden, we will put him in there and fall asleep. And call him boss. Thank you, boss. Put them to work. We elect them and we never put them to work. You go beg them when they come out here. They say, if Mark Golden there, Golden go in there, don't fall asleep. Take sleep and Mark there to not learn. All right, people. One more time. Can't fool you again. Boy,
Can't fool me again.
can't fool it.
You can't fool me again.
And we are people.
You hold me down far from the
Too
middle.
long, man.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy
Look how we come.
Can't buy sand and we can't
Look how we reach, people. I squeeze a toothpaste.
Can't fool me again.
Sell out the port.
Can't fool me again. Hold me down
We use our own plane.
Can't buy
Sell the
sugar,
car and
we
sell the
can't buy
garage to
You
backside.
catch a flight and a resort to cry.
Eh?
You can't fool me again.
Boy.
Money, what we at you, in no at you. Go be money, miss you,
Hey,
give you
hey,
go at you.
hey,
You say
hey,
you money,
tired of them.
I'm anti statue. Say me like a catch you, but they got in a big at you. Take this bit of money, God, and I say that is not you. One day the man above him, you
Hot
must
music.
have you. It in the kitchen. My singers and DJs and social media, so we not you. It's born me, 300% free. It's born me, garbage pile up.
Garbage pile up.
Give the teacher them raise.
The teacher raise.
I see corruption.
Corruption pays.
Mash down the people them.
Mash down the people them house.
They appear arms out.
Pay arms house.
Appear money them a thief.
Thief.
And them a sell out the beach.
Sell out the beach.
Fool me again.
Can't fool me
You
again.
can't fool me again. You hold me down for a Babylon.
Jaja.
Can't buy sugar, we can't buy lime. Can't buy scallion, we can't
Let
buy
us stop holding ourselves, people. And we are holding ourselves.
Can't fool me again.
Some of us got dead for change,
Can't
people.
fool me again.
Some of us have allowed ourselves to be arrested for change.
Can't buy sugar,
All right.
can't buy lime. You got shop line and a resort to crime. You can't fool me again.
Yo.
But me say big up all the charities and all of the giver. Some a go like say them powerful, me no bigger. The hundred the promise it
Hey.
never deliver. Cut up the youth them from
That's true.
in our river. Member board money and they like them spend. Corruption spend and they pocket them spend.
Pocket
Then police
swell.
don't a market like Satan out of
Over
hell.
hell.
Mash up people stand and where them sell. It burn me. On the tree market man. It burn me. On them a treat the cat man. It burn me. On the treat the peanut man. It burn me. On them a treat the dirt man. It burn me. On them
What
a
is it?
treat the salt man. It burn me. On them a treat police man. It burn me. All them a treat soldier man. It burn me. All them a treat everyone.
Can't fool me again. Loving the people. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I watch this video, people. Kind of remember me tell you already now, kind of get off diehardedness of our own. We can't talk against the party we vote for. Shake that. Shake that. Shake the diehardedness where you can't talk against the party you vote for. Diehardedness is unpatriotic. Where you put your country behind politician. So you cuss off anybody who talk about politician who's hurting the country. Because you don't take enough for the country who the politician are hurt. You take enough for the person who burn out the politician for hurt the country and its people. We don't care who them talk about people. Me say, first time you used to feel that way there. People, me work for myself. It wasn't easy, but I realized that gradually I get it from that. Somebody can burn a labor at PNP, UIC, me no care. Burn any one of them. Me not feel that way. You feel that way when you're a dieharded person. And that mash up the country. Now we want accountability for labor rights and PNP. And if Mark Golding going there and plan to hold these guys accountable who come out of it, maybe he's going here to do the same thing. Me not see it another way. If the PNP who is going up in there, don't plan to investigate crooks who are up in office with some smell of corruption. Mark Golding talk about corruption every day, me about that talk about this. Mark Golding himself said Andrew Honest is the most corrupt administration, right? So if him know that and him come in the office, what am I going to do about that? All right. Love you guys. Talk soon. Peace out. Let me big up a few people. Let me call a few names, man. Come to take the time off it. They heard me. Janet Jones, what I go on there? Janet, big up yourself. Tracian Hutchison, Charmaine Splat. Big up yourself, BCA Smith. Joy Smith. What I go on, family? Enough love. Letitia Elliott. What I go on, sister? Man, love Miss Jones, Janet Jones. Six Siri, big up on yourself. And Keith Salmon, what I go on there? Russ Irie, what I go on? Share the video, because the video full of knowledge. The people. Some people at the back don't know these things, no people. They don't think that deep. Now, I not disrespect nobody, you know. But if you don't have it, you just don't have it. Rodney Russell, where go on there? And that's something I say, people. If you don't have it, you just don't have it. I not call nobody ignorant and stupid. You understand me? If you don't know, you just don't know. Just like when I there in Jamaica, I never know, say, boy, politician really got jail for thief stuff. Or politician got jail. There's one politician who went to jail who tried to sell Obama seat. Remember when I was in Chicago? Take a picture or something in that bitch name. One man that here, one full healthy head here. Remember him? He got jail but try to sell Obama seat. I try to hustle Obama seat. He got jail. Prison. I Trump pardon him. Years he get to the people. Years the man get to them. I Trump pardon him. Stay there. What in Jamaica what them do? Look at Boris Johnson in England. What the man do? Tell lie. They get rid of him. And so Jamaica they say, then I want them a fire him for that. They might get rid of him for that. Then I want him do. After that man I do not forget go about that office. Then look out in Jamaica and thief everything and with them bother, they don't bother with ya man. Who caused it? Then look at the England people. Would the England people stand for it? All right. Later people, love her. I'm out.